What's good, y'all? For this episode, we will be talking about what we've been watching. Our top 5 movies to watch during the Halloween season. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere movie review. Chainsaw Man, the movie, Riza Arc movie review. I like how I said movie twice there. And to finish it off, a House of Dynamite that is on Netflix movie review. But also, welcome to Film, where we break down films in a way anyone can enjoy. Whether you're new to movies or a seasoned fan, you're in the right place. And always, to my left, the homie, the man, the myth, the legend, Isaiah ZDB Aramia. How you doing, Brody?
I miss sharing a room with you.
It's been a second.
I miss being in the same space when we get to talk. Hey, pretty soon we'll be back. Things are going to open up. We'll be back.
We will, y'all.
I miss being in the same room as you. It's definitely a different vibe, but I'm excited to talk. I'm excited to talk to you about things you've been watching because I haven't been watching anything. Yeah. I've been watching one thing, and I'm excited to talk about it.
What you been watching?
Are we going straight?
Okay.
I mean, you want to go straight into what we've been watching? I mean, we can.
You know what? Let's go straight into what we've been watching.
All right. I've been watching one thing, and I'm halfway done with it. I've actually been watching like more than I ever thought I would of it, like as fast. Last week. Did I say I was watching Your Lie in April? Did I say that last week? I think I did. Right?
You did, yeah.
Okay, well, I started Your Lie in April last week. I was probably on episode 2. I'm now on episode 12 out of 24. And
holy crap.
I'm obsessed with it. I think this show, Phil, this is an anime you need to watch, my guy. All right, this is a must-watch anime. It is.
I'm down.
It's beautiful. I've almost cried. I've gotten chills multiple times. I'm hearing it only gets darker, and I'm not excited because I'm way too attached. And it's just here. Look, let me explain to you. Basically, it's about this kid. I'm not gonna spoil too much. I'm just gonna explain to you like what the characters are. This kid, he's a pianist. Yes. He loses the ability to hear the piano, and he meets a girl that helps him rediscover his love for piano. Why are you laughing, bro? Pianist?
I'm so sorry.
Did you think I said penis?
Yes, I paused for a second. I just went. I'm so sorry. Right.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I was like, okay, I get it.
Here's the thing.
Right.
He's a penis, and he discovers his love for penis. Throughout.
No, keep going.
Okay, it's about this kid. His name's Kosei, and he's a pianist, and he loses the ability to hear the piano when he plays. But then he meets a girl where. Oh my gosh. And he like
that makes me sad already. And
he meets a girl that helps him rediscover his love for playing the piano. That's all I'll say. That is literally all I'll say, because there are some reasons and gut punches that I'd rather you kind of just watch. And I think for anyone that's watching this that has seen Your Lie in April, I don't know how big our anime audience is, but even if like you don't, I would highly recommend watching it. It's fantastic. Like, I'd be watching it in my car before work sometimes, and I'm just like, dude, like, holy crap, I'm about to freaking, like, I'm, like, punching my steering wheel. Like, that's how sad I am. It's so good, and I highly recommend it.
Bro, I'm going to be so nervous watching that.
No, you should. No, you should, genuinely, because, like, all I've ever heard from it was that it's sad. So I'm watching it, and I'm, like prepping myself, like, oh, yeah. Oh, that's, like, you know, but... No, it's sad. It's 100% really sad. It's just really emotional. I feel like that's something anime always does really well, is just it gets the emotions right. I think because of how loud, how expressive characters are. And I think this show especially, like, the characters are definitely expressive, but in a way that still feels very natural. And what's so awesome about it, I think it's my favorite part, is it lets the piano do the storytelling a lot of the time. Where, like, the main character, Kosei, he'll be playing the piano and he'll be, like, expressing his feelings through it. And it's kind of beautiful, and it is just beautiful, and the music is so damn good. It is so good. So it just, you know, emotions run high when you're watching and music is hitting. You know, when the music is hitting and the story is great, you're kind of just like, oh yeah, you know. And I love it.
I can't wait, bro. And just to clarify, it's about a dude who...
Not a penis. He's not a penis. That is important. He's not a penis. He is a pianist.
He's a pianist. But basically, he loses his hearing, and loses his love in the process of that, of playing the
But okay, no,
piano.
so important. He doesn't lose his hearing. He can hear fine. He just can't
Oh.
hear the piano. So
Oh,
it's like a
okay,
mental
that's
block. It's like a
interesting.
mental block. Like think about
That
like how
is
Spider-Man
actually
couldn't web
interesting.
swing or he
Yeah,
couldn't whip his
Spider-Man
webs.
2, right?
Yeah, it's like a web block, a
Okay.
piano block. Think about it like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay then. And then what did you say this was called? Your Lie in April?
Your Line April.
Okay, I'm down to try. I'm down to watch
You
this
should check
now.
it out. You
That
should check
that
it
sounds
out.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, is he okay? Is
Yeah.
that everything you've seen?
Yes. I didn't watch Chair Company. I'm behind. So I want to talk about My Hero, the final season. I don't know if you're watching it, but I'm not ready yet because
Wait, did it already come out?
it's coming out right now. Yeah, we're on episode 4.
What?
But I'm watching the dub, so I'm on episode 2. Episode 3 comes out this week. So
Bro,
I don't really
didn't
want to
even
talk about it.
know.
Like, there's not much to talk about except episode 2 was a roller coaster, and it's great, and I love that show so much. But I kind of want to wait till it's all over, or at least till we're halfway, because I'm just like, there's still not a lot. There's a lot happening, but there isn't a lot that I've seen yet, you know? And I think so many people have seen so much of it because they're ahead of me. And since I'm watching the
Yeah.
dub, I don't want to watch sub. I'm like, I've been watching the dub all 8 seasons. There's no reason for me to switch. So I'm going to stick to the dub and watch it weekly and stay behind. And I'd rather just wait till I get a little bit closer to like maybe when the show starts dying down a bit.
How did I miss that the final season already had the first episode come out? How did I miss that?
Bro,
Like,
it has been out for 4 weeks.
oh my gosh. All right, you guys know what? That's my fault. It's been a busy...
No, it's okay. Honestly, I've been like anticipating it and I just haven't talked about it on the pod because I had to wait the extra 2 weeks. And then like I was watching it thinking it's amazing, but I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to talk about Peak yet
I'm
on the
gonna catch up.
podcast. Do it.
I'm gonna catch up.
Do it, but don't spoil it for me. Because do you watch sub or dub?
I probably am gonna watch dub for My Hero Academia.
Then
'cause
you'll be caught up
just
with
like
me.
you. I've been watching dub
Yeah,
over
you'll
and over
be
again.
caught up with me then. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to catch up, bro. I'm gonna need to. But what's it called? Now, in the what I've been watching. And first off, let me get my rewatch out the way. I rewatched an amazing movie that I really liked when I first watched it. Really liked. When I watched it for the second time, I fully believe that this is Pixar's best movie ever.
Ooh.
And I'm putting Coco maybe even as Disney's #1 movie ever.
Oh.
My gosh.
I couldn't agree more.
Bro,
That movie is.
rewatching...
Sorry,
Oh.
go. Well, let's talk about
Oh,
Coco.
my
Hey,
goodness.
let's have a segment where we talk about Coco. It might come back later in the podcast.
Guys, I actually, and this is probably the second time a movie almost did this to me in my life, I actually almost cried again.
Whoa.
I
Whoa.
actually almost cried. Bro.
Are you
the
not a
first
big
time I
crier
watched-
in movies?
No,
Okay.
I never, like, I get close to it, but I never actually cry. There's only been one movie that's actually almost made me cry, and that was when I was a kid. It was called A Little Princess. That movie was, maybe today it's probably not all that, but it low-key was making me sad and almost like, oh, she probably isn't going to find her dad and all that, because that movie, it was just a really touching movie. But this one, bro, watching that movie again, because the first time I watched it, I actually didn't fully pay attention to it, but I still like, because I had some other stuff going on in the background, but like watching it like fully and actually paying attention, bro, that movie is so stinking good. Like,
So good.
I was so locked in even from the jump. Like, let's get it out the way easily. Pixar, we all know the animated studios always goes crazy with the animation, but that is the most beautiful animated movie Pixar has ever created. It's probably one of the best animated movies of all time.
And I know the exact scene that does it. You know what the scene? It's when he's in. What's the guy's name? What's the guitarist's name?
You talking about Miguel?
Not Miguel, but like the guy he loves that he thinks is his uncle.
Oh, you talking about
Or his grandpa,
De La
sorry.
Cruz or something?
Yeah, De La Cruz. When
Yeah, De La
he
Cruz.
gets his guitar and he like strums it and like the flowers go up, the little
Yes.
petals. That scene is. I'm doing the. Score
Yep,
It's
cinema.
bro.
Cinema.
It's cinema. Yeah.
Bro, that whole sequence, like at first you're watching a movie and it's already looking beautiful, but right when he strums the guitar and you see that like orangish yellow like
Yeah.
petals come up, it went, whoa, wait. That was a little too beautiful. And then when he gets into that spiritual or the I don't know what to call it. Like the place where everybody goes, the spiritual
It's like the
realm is
afterlife.
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, the
Bro,
afterlife.
that was the most beautiful. Like the colors are so beautiful, but even like the skeletons and the
Mm.
idea of it, I thought was so incredible, bro. Like I I just can't believe it. And the scene that got me, the scene that really got me, the scene that almost made me cry, was the scene where he gets back to the land of the living and he is trying to have his great grandmother or his grandmother remember
Great
her
grandma, yeah.
father, and he
Mama
starts singing
Coco.
"Remember Me," and she starts singing, and I just went, "Oh man!" It just reminded me of me and my like me trying to like talk to my grandmother or something like that, because it just hits, bro. And then
It
like
does.
even when he finally like gets to play music and stuff, and you see all his family for the next year, or even the scene when homeboy, I forgot his name, was it Hector? Yeah, when Hector actually gets to like pass through because his picture's up
Oh yeah,
on the
yeah,
wall.
yeah.
Bro, that scene got me. I was like, yes, he can finally pass through. But
Yeah.
him singing and like all of his family being around, like his family that died and his family that's living, like just like listening to him sing and everything, that got me, bro.
Dude,
That got
it's
me. But
it's a genius movie, I think. I think that's Pixar's best movie. That and
I think
Wally.
it is. It is. It
It's
is.
it's definitely my favorite for sure. That and Wally are
Mm,
like my two throwaway, like the ones I throw up always, like those two.
mm.
Um sorry, there's a fly. There's a really big fly right there, and I like just saw. I was like, "What the heck?"
No, you good. But
But yeah, I
can we
love Coco though.
can we just to finish it off real quick? I know we
Yeah,
gotta
go.
go, but bro, is this the first time Disney has ever gone like lengths with it? Because I remember I was watching it with some friends, and we were like, "Is this the first time we've seen in an animated movie like Disney somebody straight up admitting the murder and showing the murder?" Like low key, there have been deaths in Disney movies, like the parents getting killed by hunters and Bambi, and like uh just even deaths in the older animated cartoon movies from like the 80s or 90s. But has anybody ever just straight up admitted to murder? Like the only other movie I could think that got dark was The Hunchback of Notre Dame. But even that, still wasn't like a murder besides maybe even the hunch or I forgot his name, but the hunchback pushing homeboy off the castle
Yeah.
or the church. But this literally, you're thinking, oh, he finally gets to see his grandfather, his great grandfather, De La Cruz, and he finds out that De La Cruz killed his actual great grandfather. It's like what?
I think it's for sure one of the best twists I think Disney's ever done.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's very like it's one of those when you think about it after, like, oh yeah, that's so obvious, but
Ernesto. That's his
you
name.
don't think about it in the moment. I feel like when all the emotions are kind of going and flying high, you're like, oh wait, that's insane. Like I'm in
Yeah.
shock. It's awesome. That scene with Mama Coco always makes me cry. Actually, like
Mm.
straight up, like I'm in tears. You know.
I was close, man. I was close. I was this close. But yeah, I that's a 9 out of 10, maybe even a 10 out of 10 movie to me, bro. It's probably going to be 10 out of 10 when I
That's a
watch it
10 out of
again,
10 movie for sure.
but holy crap, man, that movie it's so good. Now to the two new movies that I actually or two new shows that I started and finished. I finished season 1 of Boots. And Boots was actually pretty good. It's a
What is
Netflix
that?
show. It's this show about I was explaining it before. It's a show about this kid. I saw him in 13 Reasons Why. I forgot his name. He is his actor name. He's Miles Heiser, plays Cameron Cope in this show. And he is a kid who's been bullied his whole life in high school, who turns out to also be gay. And one of the biggest things in the show is he wants a new change. He doesn't want to go to college just to continue this because he feels like the bullying is going to continue. He says, "Let me change my life. Let me go to the Marine Corps. Let me join the military." He goes and he's thinking, yeah, and maybe I can like build a backbone, maybe like be a new person. He doesn't realize that he entered the most like toxic, most like definition of bullying place ever, the
Yeah.
Marine Corps boot camp. Like, and so I'm liking how in the show it just shows you all the stuff the drill sergeants be saying that be messed up to the people, the his fellow like bunkmates who be messed up to him as well, and the bullying was much extremely worse there. But I loved how they didn't really go with that fully, and it was more about growth with every single character there because they started out as not knowing each other and like being the most messed up humans alive to each other. where they were just bullying or just even being mean to everybody, but they grew a bond, and they also like strengthened each other, if that makes any sense. Like everybody got stronger, everybody got more like much more, I guess, sure of themselves, more courage, more like self-esteem, and I just love that, especially with him. Like he went through the most growth, and I was like, okay, you a whole different person than what you started out with at the start of this show. But it was nice to watch, and I gave this show an 8 out of 10, and I really do hope there's a season 2, because I want to see how far this can go. I want to see if they like, you know, if they get out of boot camp, are they going to be going to like special forces or something like that? Like, let's see how far up the chain they can go. But it was a really good show, a really good season 1. But yeah,
came out this year too.
I saw it pop up, and I liked Miles Heiser in what's it called, 13 Reasons Why. Even though I wasn't a huge fan of that show, but you know, season 1 was pretty cool. But he was good in this show. He was really good. But yeah, my last thing, finished Starting 5 season 2, and holy crap, holy crap, bro, this might be my favorite, like, or even just the best sports documentary out there. Chills.
Better than the Jordan one, Last Dance.
The Last Dance, I liked it, bro, but this one, I think it's because I really liked this season of NBA basketball. Like, seeing how everybody talked about it, and even showing the behind the scenes of certain, like, core moments of this season was just nuts. And I feel like it's because I'm, like, you know, more here and more in the, like, now of it.
Yeah, like you experienced it. You experienced it.
Yeah, that I actually, connect with it a little bit more. Because with The Last Dance, it was cool to learn those, like, different things and hear everybody's narration. But I wasn't there for any of that, so I couldn't be like, oh, I remember that. That's really what happened. With this, it was more of like, oh, that's why Tyrese was acting the way he was. That's why he did the celebration he did. That's why SGA was like always so hungry whenever he played the flippers. That's why Kevin Durant and James Harden are who they are. Like, it just was really a good collection of NBA stars this year, and I hope that they continue it with season 3 if they do confirm a season 3. Nice. I can't what type of players they do. Obviously, with Starting 5, there's 5 players they choose, and they just follow them anywhere around the court, outside or off the court, anywhere. But they did a fantastic job with season 2, and I hope season 3 is much better. I will
only watch if they do a Knicks player.
I think they'll do Jalen Brunson.
They'll probably do Brunson. When we win the ring, they have to.
If they do.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough because they have to choose. This season is so tough because I know Luka for sure needs to be like a guy they watch after because this is his first season like as a Laker.
Yeah.
Like fully. But like I think Jalen Brunson to show the New York Knicks side, because them talking about Tyrese and this game winner on them and stuff, they need to show Jalen Brunson's side of everything, especially this year. They need to. But yeah, I loved season 2 of Starting 5.
Yeah, my brother was telling me he really wants me to watch it. I don't know if I will.
You need to watch it.
I just don't really care about any of the players. So
I know, but it's so good, bro. You need to watch it.
Yeah. Definitely keep it on the radar. All right.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you've been watching or no?
No. Let's get to our next section, which is our top 5 movies to watch during the Halloween season.
Ooh.
I'm excited to hear your list, man.
Ooh, spooky.
Reggie-doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
All right. How do we want to do this? We want to do 5-5-4-4. You want to just run?
Yep.
All right, bet. So standard.
5-5-4-4.
We're going standard. Okay. You want to start or you want me to start?
You know what? Let's start with you, man. I'm interested to hear what your 5th is.
Did you? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll order them as I go. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to say just off the jump, I'm hitting this honorable mention because I need to say it. And I couldn't kick it off my list. Hold on. I couldn't kick it off my list. Thank you. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 needs to be on my list. It literally takes place during Halloween. Like,
that is interesting.
It needs to be said. That season is scary, stressful, insane, animated. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen all of Jujutsu Kaisen.
I think they're playing it. They're doing a theatrical version in theaters in IMAX, and I think I'm gonna go with some coworkers because it's a big deal at work. But yeah, freaking JJK season 2 100% has the spooky vibes. I think even season 1 kind of does, but I had to just like focus season 2 specifically because it literally takes place on Halloween. You know, it's like it just works.
Oh man.
And it hits that like stressful scare feeling every time. Sitting in my seat just like shaking and like, oh my gosh, who's gonna die next?
Yes.
Without spoiling it, it's a high, like firing on all cylinders, super intense, high stakes season of TV, and it's definitely something that I recommend everyone watch because it's fantastic. I'm not a big fan of JJK the first season. I think it's good. I think it has its moments. Season 2, gosh,
knocked it out the ballpark.
Different conversation, yeah, entirely. But let's just say we'll start ordering now. Number 5, another weird pick. I'm gonna be different. I'm one of those guys. I'm gonna be different. Number 5. Ready? You're not gonna expect it. I bet you I could give you 1,000 guesses and you'll never get it.
Is it Blue's Clues?
No, what the no. See, like I told you, you're not gonna get it. My number 5. Regular show, Terror Tales of the Park.
Yes! Yes!
The regular show Halloween specials are some of the best Halloween things ever. And what's funny is when so this was Tyler's idea. Shout out to Tyler. When Tyler told us to do this, funny enough, that and my number 1 were the first things I thought of. Not because I watched them all the time, but because I remember them so distinctly growing up. Where it was like an event where we're all gonna get together and we're gonna sit and we're gonna watch these really weird, sometimes scary episodes. When I was a kid, the one that always got me, and it's actually a pretty funny episode, and I don't know why it scared me so much, was when Mordecai tells a story about his uncle who dies from a bowling ball. You know where the bowling balls come out of? He gets sucked in there, and he dies, and his ghost, like, haunts Mordecai. I don't know why that episode terrified me so much, because it ends up being, like, a funny bit, where he's just like, oh, yeah, here's your $5 back, bro. And it's really funny. But that one always scared me. But, yes, that 100% so good. So awesome. Like an event. And like everyone loves Treehouse of Horror. I'm not a Simpsons guy, so I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, yeah, that's actually historically probably the number 1 Halloween special. Nah, I don't watch that. Regular show, Tales of the Park, fan-freaking-tastic. I distinctly remember so many of the stories. Rigby turning into the house, the party bus, the doll, I'm going to draw on your face. Is so funny. That one is so funny. Like genuinely. They have such good comedy and they make it kind of scary. The pumpkin one, there's just a lot of really good in it and I love it. They always do great specials. The Christmas specials too are really good. The one Thanksgiving special that they have is so good.
That was so good, man.
Like, yeah, dude. That's probably my number 5.
Okay. All right.
Starting off strong, right? I told you. It's starting off strong.
You talking to a regular show fan, bro. You talking to I don't want to, you know what? I kind of want to say super fan because I've seen that show a million times.
Yeah, I love that show, dude.
I love regular show. All right. My number 5. This is going to be a weird one because I always say I'm not a huge horror movie guy. It Chapter 1.
Okay, the first It, yes.
I got to. Only because it really was like
that was funny.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because you say like it as in you're referring to something, but you're referring to it anyways.
Exactly. It just always, for some reason, had an interest on me, even though I hate horror movies. I always just said to myself, I want to watch this movie. Yeah. And it's not because of the kids. It's not because of the weird crap that was going on in the trailers behind them, like weapons. It was because of Pennywise the Clown. I was just like, I want to see what this thing is, because I know it's not a clown. I want to see what this is, and that whole mystery, especially, I always want to know, how was it taking over things? How was it? And so I got into this, leading up to the movie, I always would I watched the old movie first, the very first one, and it was actually pretty good. It's scary, kinda, but it was silly and scary, but it was still pretty good. So watching this one, I remember just popping that movie on. And I just went, bro, why is this actually freaking scary? Like that stinking first scene with Georgie in his boat scared the crap out of me. And the way they have the title screens for it, oh man, so scary, but so good. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't know why I want to finish this. Like, this is so good. And over again, every single Halloween, there's always times when I just watch it.
Yeah.
I just watch it out of the blue. I just love it.
That makes sense. You know, I've actually never seen it.
I love it.
Fun fact. Horror is a new thing for me. So that's why this list was kind of hard. I haven't seen a lot of horror movies. I haven't seen a lot of movies in general, but I haven't seen specifically a lot of horror movies. And it is one that my older brother always really liked. And it was always like, oh, dude, you're watching that? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
But I, like, just never seen it. Maybe I will at some point in this new era of Isaiah. I'll watch it, especially with the HBO show coming out right now.
Yeah.
I know you said you haven't finished the first episode. I saw some clips, and I was like, oh, this looks insane. I won't watch it, but this looks insane. So, yeah. Good number 1. That's our number 5. That's a solid start. That's a solid horror movie, I think.
Mm-hmm. We already starting hot. Now let's get
to
number 4.
My number 4. Mm-hmm. Let's get my only horror movie on the list out of the way.
Okay.
Get Out.
Oh. Okay.
So it's a toss-up between Get Out and Nope for me. I love Jordan Peele's style a lot.
Yep.
And for the record, I still haven't seen Us. That is a movie I just haven't watched.
You will love it.
I know. I love his style so much. I love Jordan Peele's commentary on everything. I think he has such a creative outlook on things, and I think the way that he like interprets like issues and like conversational and like political things is so interesting, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it in a way that he does it. Yeah. And I think Get Out just look, the concept is really dark, but that movie is pretty funny. Like there's something so jarring about all the performances, and that's definitely intentional. And I think that's why I respect that movie so much is everything comes off as cheesy and funny, but it's for the twist later, and it makes so much sense later. And if anything, the twist makes it funnier. Like it's like, oh, that's of course they would talk like that, you know? So I love Get Out so much. It was a movie that when I watched it, it blew me away. And I think it was actually the first horror movie I ever watched. No, Nope. I watched Nope first.
Okay. Wait, you watched Nope, then you watched?
Yeah, because I had never seen any of them, but Nope we watched in theaters. We all went, me and my brother did, and with some friends. And yeah, Get Out I just think is a genius movie that I think everyone should watch. I highly recommend it. I think one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my entire life is a scene in Get Out when the girl is eating cereal and she just has the milk in her hand. I've never been more frustrated and like scared. I'm like, dude, what are you like? That's so weird. That's so weird. Why are you doing that? What is wrong with you?
Exactly how it was.
Like, oh my gosh, jeez.
That's exactly how it was. Man.
Like, it's not even that scary. It's just so weird. Like, why are you doing that? But anyways, yeah, Get Out for sure. If we're being serious, like I want to mention something from Nope because it was a toss up between Get Out, Nope, and I even had Sinners on my list briefly. I think Sinners over time could be like a movie I watch yearly just because I think that movie's awesome. But I want to bring up a scene in Nope, and it's another. Again, it's just Jordan Peele's so weird. He's so scary. The scene when Steven Yeun's character is doing the performance or he's like talking. And there's all the people watching, and the alien shows up and like sucks everyone up. You know what I'm talking about? And there's the scene of them all like in the thing. Dude, I almost walked out of the theater. I'm not even kidding. I have awful claustrophobia. I cannot be in close spaces. I won't go in elevators. I don't go in elevators, okay? Very rarely I will. I will go in an elevator in a hotel, and even then, I'm sitting in the corner and I'm doing this. I'm like, I hate it, okay? Every time we were at Comic-Con and we were going down to our hotel, I want you to know the agony that I went through getting in that elevator. But when everyone's trying to claw themselves out, dude, and all the screen, it's just a lot. So Nope and Get Out for sure, but Get Out I just like more. I think Get Out is just a better, more interesting movie. But Nope is, I think, just as incredible, and I think so many people tried to dismiss it when it came out because like the twist was kind of exactly what, like, it was obvious. It was like, oh, wait, that's the twist, you know? But I love it. I think it's so good, and I think that movie has such great commentaries, but Get Out, I think it's just a better movie, so I'm putting Get Out on my list at number 4.
Get Out is unbelievable, man. I'm so happy you mentioned that. It's just weirdly enough, I guess I just can't watch that movie during Halloween season, but I still would watch that any other time. Weirdly enough, I don't know why, but I was feeling like I'd watch that movie in December.
You know, there's some things that are like that, actually. I agree. No. There's definitely some like horror things where I'm like, oh, I don't associate that with Halloween. Because funny enough, video games were popping up in my head at the same time because I thought we were doing 10 originally. And like I was thinking about The Last of Us Part 2. And I was like, nah, dude, that's not like a Halloween thing. That's like Christmas time. Like, because it's all
Yeah.
snowy and it's just a vibe thing. But no, Get Out, I just think like horror. And I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Okay, you know what? I like that.
Yeah.
Now to my number 4.
Number 4.
This one's gonna be a couple of these are gonna be pretty obvious, but my top 2 are gonna be different. At number 4, I have The Addams Family. And
Yeah.
the only reason why is because I've said it over and over again. I'm not a horror movie guy, but I really do like monsters. I'm so hyped to watch the Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro. But
Yeah.
I love
Out in
the.
2 weeks, sorry? Soon?
I think so. Yeah, it comes out in November on Netflix.
Yeah.
November. So yeah, 2 weeks. But the Addams Family holds. That's why I love Wednesday so much, and it's probably because my mom was really huge on sci-fi and like monster stuff, so I'd always watch a lot of stuff with her. And the Addams Family was one where I was like, "Mom, why do you like this?" And I just love them because they're so silly and so scary and so like, but so lovable. Because like you have the couple that's just so toxically in love, where they're just obsessed with like death and everything, but like they. It's still interesting to watch because it's romantic in a way. It's weird, but that's why I like it. Like the parents are just so sick, but so funny. They're nice to watch. And when it comes to Wednesday and her brother, I mean, who doesn't love Wednesday? They made a stinking spin-off series for her. Like Wednesday is the best character in the Addams Family to me. She's my favorite character in the Addams Family, but she is also so stinking funny, bro. Like the stuff she says when people just try to like, "Oh, why are you wearing that gown? Why are you so dark? Why are you so black?" "Oh, I'm just reflecting your soul." And it's just like
Matter
everybody's
of
just
fact.
looking at her. And then she'll just be standing there with the most blank face. Like Jenna Ortega, like the original person who played Wednesday. I'm not talking about Jenna Ortega, but the original person. I'm so glad they had her in Wednesday, the first season. But like I literally kept on telling myself, nobody can beat her. She's the most perfect Wednesday, and Jenna Ortega just went nuts. Jenna Ortega said, "Bet," and I love the whole family. And then you have the butler who is like almost like Frankenstein, and I love that. You also have the uncle who kind of reminds me of Mummy from Hotel Transylvania, but like.
So Hotel Transylvania was the one I was thinking about right now. Like, what do we feel about that? I was gonna ask after, what do you think about Hotel Transylvania? But we'll keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, but in a way, that's kind of what just the Addams Family gives me vibes of. It's like they're monsters, but they're also like these funny, cool, sick people that you just gotta love because they're an actual family that like they love each other in their own sick way, but like when they're actually out with normal people, it is the funniest thing of all time. Like both movies, Addams Family and the Addams Family Values. But I love watching those movies on Halloween. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I forgot Hotel Transylvania existed. I'm not gonna lie. You said that. I was thinking about it while you were talking. I was like, dude, oh my gosh, like I love the first one. The first one is so. I remember I watched them randomly, like on Netflix, like when I was a kid, and I was like, you movies are so funny. Anyways, let's move on.
I haven't seen them all.
I think I've seen the first 2. I don't think I ever watched the third one.
I've seen the first 2.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to number 3. I'm trying to look at my list. I'm trying to see.
Did you? Oh yeah, you said your 4. My bad.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with this one. All right. Number 3. The Batman. Number
Shocker! I'm just playing that.
Look. I know. Definitely in character for me, but. You cannot deny that movie has the Halloween vibes. Again, another thing that literally takes place around Halloween. And look, that might be I'm cheating. That might be, Isaiah, maybe you should watch some more horror movies. Maybe I should. But the truth is, the Batman is awesome. That movie is arguably the best Batman movie, and it has the vibes of a scary movie while also being just a very easy and fun watch. It's a great movie. The visuals are insane. The action is dope. The mystery is there. The plot is insane. Robert Pattinson is incredible. What more is there to say about the Batman? I feel like we've probably talked about it at length. And
we've mentioned it almost every episode. That's how much we love
it. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, the Batman. Easy. Number 3.
Number 3.
That's just nothing more to say. Number 3 is the Batman for sure.
All right, then let me get this out the way real quick. At number 3, Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, so you actually had it on the list. Okay.
I actually have it on here. Like, Hotel Transylvania, the first time I watched it, I loved watching that in theaters, bro. Like, the crowd reactions, everything. But what sold me instantly was Adam Sandler playing Dracula. Are you kidding me? His voice as Dracula. I don't sound like that. Blah, 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 blah. Bro, sold me as a kid. Sold me. And the fact that there was a story of a normal person going into a hotel full of monsters, come on. You're telling me I miss out on that?
Yeah.
The fact that monsters are probably going to be killing this dude left and right. And then Mavis, of all people, Dracula's daughter falls in love with this human. And it's like, oh.
And it's Andy Samberg.
Yeah. It's just going to be protective. Oh, and Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez was the daughter of Dracula. But it's just like now, we don't just get a monster trying to kill this human. We have a dad trying to kill this human. Because now the dad knows that his daughter is in love with this human. And it's like double trouble. It's almost like double trouble. And it was the most funniest, like, fun atmosphere in the theater to see to hear every single joke and to see every single sequence going on between these two. Yeah. It was just unbelievable.
I haven't seen those movies in years, dude. I'm going to watch it
again, bro.
Dude, I'm pissed. I'm actually really pissed. Because you know what I just remembered? There's another show that literally has some of the best Halloween episodes, and I just remembered it right now in this moment.
What is it?
I'm gonna say it, and I don't know if you've seen them, but I need to talk to the camera for a second. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a cop comedy with Andy Samberg, and every Halloween episode, they do this thing called The Heist. And basically, it involves the main character, Andy Samberg's character, Jake Peralta, going up against like the captain and the other main characters as they all try and steal this thing. And it ends up just being like their comedy, like their commentary on like a heist movie. And it's so funny and it's so good. And I don't know, I just thought about them. They're iconic. I imagine anyone that's seen them would agree with me that they're just like such perfect like seasonal fun Halloween time things. Some of them take place after Halloween, like they'll do I think during the COVID season they did one that was after it, and they talk about, well, because of quarantine we have to do it now and that whatever. But they're Halloween episodes, hands down, and I just had to mention them really fast. But that's not my number. I won't include it. That's really important. I said that. Really important. I said that because I have held my status as a sitcom enjoyer. Which reminds me, I also forgot to talk about a show, but we'll just talk about it at the end. It's okay. Anyways, I'm a mess right now. Anyways, number two on the list. I'm going Stranger Things.
Okay.
Season 1 specifically.
Makes sense.
Season 1 specifically. Season 3, honestly, I'll say the whole show, actually. I think season 3 is more of a summer thing, but every other season feels very like Christmassy, fall. Like it kind of hits that like season. But yeah, season 1 of Stranger Things, I think, is a moment in time. I think for most people. But for me specifically, it was definitely like a groundbreaking show for me as a kid. Because I'd never seen anything like it. I was probably 12, 11. I was young watching that show. And it just was like the right amount of scary that didn't like terrify me, but made me uncomfortable watching it. And I kind of liked that as a kid, where I would like, I'd be sitting there with my phone out, I'm watching it in bed, and I'd keep my phone like over here. So I'm like, I don't have to see the scary stuff that's happened. But I don't know, just everything from the twists and the characters and it visually, I don't know. I just think that I don't think people give Stranger Things enough credit. And I think it's purely because of how popular it is. Yeah. Just the popularity of it, I think, kind of diminishes how strong of a show it is and how strongly written it is, because everyone's like, oh, it's so overhyped, oh, like they just retread the same things. Bro, Phineas and Ferb retreads every episode and y'all aren't complaining. All right. And look, Stranger Things does it, and for the most part it's great every single time. They always have a new twist, a new horror concept. Season 1 is I think we've talked about it before, season 1 is the thing, season 2 is like Alien, season 3 is zombies, season 4, like I don't know, it just and season 4 is more like a poltergeist, like ghost stuff, whatever. Yeah. Every season takes a piece of horror and makes like a love letter to it. And I just have so much respect for the Duffer Brothers and what they're able to do and how they're able to take these like concepts and make it their own thing. Stranger Things, we should never diminish its quality because it truly is quality. Who knows how season 5 will be? I hope it's great. I hope it lands. I hope season 5 is insanely good and a great finale. So people can shut up. Because if it's great, people won't some people will still, but I think most people
Yeah.
will definitely be like, oh yeah, like, okay, this show is one of the best, because it is. It's a Game of Thrones show where everyone watches Stranger Things, and I don't think people are ready to say that, because I think so many kids watch it too, and I think that's why people are like, oh, this show is for babies. But no, it's great.
No, I think everybody, like, even though I'm not a true Stranger Things fan, I still respect it because it still has elements that are really hard to do, like for other storytellers.
But
Like,
there's a
it's
lot of
really hard.
people that I don't think give it the respect that it needs. I'm not saying everyone needs to be a super fan, but I do think it's a quality show that hits on like the plot stuff and the character stuff. I think sometimes it can get lost in itself a bit. I think there's an episode in season 2 that's like, what the heck, what are we doing? And season 4, I think, adds a few too many characters. But even still, like, season 4 is incredible. And so
Season
many
4 was
people...
nuts.
Yeah, season 4 is literally nuts. And it's also, like, every time they come out, they're events. It's a big deal. And people just, I think, take that and are like, well, it's not this. Oh, you guys want quality horror? Haunting of Hill House on Netflix is so much better. I haven't seen that show! Okay? And maybe I should. Maybe I should watch it. But, look, too many people will take something that's great and try and like undermine it by putting out this other thing that's like, well, this is better. Okay, that doesn't mean this thing sucks. You know, that just means you have a preference. And I don't know. I think we need to kill that mind of thinking, because Stranger Things is incredible.
You know what's crazy though? I saw that exact tweet from some dude who said like, Stranger Things isn't even that scary after the season 4 hype was going crazy. They were like, you guys should be watching The Haunting on Hill House. And I was like, okay. Because once again, I'm not the like biggest Stranger Things fan, but I was sitting in my chair and I rose up in those last 2 episodes of season 4. I literally went, what the F is going on? What the heck just happened? Who did they just die? What? And also the fact that people, when what's her name, the red haired girl who
Max.
went up and looked like when Max went up and her body started like,
oh my
getting
gosh,
bigger,
yeah, like that was insane too.
I was just sitting in my seat going like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I can't have her die. Please don't kill her, bro. Please. Yeah. And when they put the headphones on her, ooh.
I think the time that show has taken to get made too definitely like messed with a lot of people, where it's like, yo, these kids are about to be 40 years old and they're still in high school. Are you serious? But you know what pisses me off about that is like, I actually think that show, better than most shows, aged with the characters pretty well. Yeah. Like, sure, they were in high school playing 8th graders. Oh no, they're like 18, 19, 20 playing 15-year-olds. Oh no, bro, y'all watch Euphoria. Them dudes are 30 and they're playing high schoolers. Like, that doesn't make any sense, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just think that conversation is so dumb. People are like, you're telling me they're gonna be seniors and, like, Lucas is 30. Oh my, and y'all will watch Euphoria and tell me it's the best show ever. I'm sorry. Like, I just can't with people. Everyone will find anything to complain about, my guy. They'll always find something to complain about. Man, but I think Stranger Things is incredible, and I'll always fight for it.
Okay. I like that number 2 pick.
I'm very passionate about Stranger Things. Yeah,
you know what's crazy? You gonna laugh when we get this number 2. Number 2, regular show Halloween Telltale Stories.
You also have it?
Yes, bro.
Let's go! Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm not
one of the biggest regular show fans. And why would I not have the Halloween Telltale Stories?
That is so funny
on here, bro.
Nice.
That was my childhood. Literally every single year, I would wait for the Halloween specials for every show, but specifically I'd wait for the Telltale Stories for regular show, bro. Those episodes weren't just a little bit scary for a kid. They were stinking funny. So funny.
I'm gonna draw your face. My favorite
moment was when we get the third one, is when we get the whole, I'm gonna draw on your face.
I'm gonna draw on your face.
That was my favorite moment, bro.
Yeah.
My favorite moment. And then even Pops in all these episodes. I'm trying to remember another episode that was my favorite. Obviously the Rigby House one, but I think the one with Muscle Man and High Five Ghost driving. I think.
Yes.
That one was one of my favorites, bro. When they drove into the crash pit with the ghost and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, this. Like, of course, Muscle Man and High Five Ghosts will be doing some stupid stuff. I love it when they stink and drift the cart, but when they stink and run into those ghosts to steal their stinking car or something, and their what was it? Their
RV.
Their RV, and they're just like, we gonna crash it, and they're like, crash pit, crash pit.
Crash
I
it.
love that
Yeah,
word, bro.
dude.
The regular show is so elite, bro.
So
like,
when
it's
on the
my favorite show
podcast
of
do
all
we do
time.
a regular show retrospective?
I am so down to
that would be
rewatch
so fun.
every season, every episode, and talk about it.
I forget. Hey, look, Phil, you don't know. I don't think you know this about me. I am also a regular show super fan. I love regular show. Phil, I was raised on that, my guy. I was raised on that, bro. Look, that and Steven Universe are probably the two cartoons that I always think about. I'm like, yeah, that was my childhood. That and like Adventure Time for sure.
Oh man,
Gumball. Like I watched all those, but like Steven Universe and regular show are always my two favorites. Yeah.
I just love regular show, man. It holds a special place in my heart, and I love Mordecai and Rigby. I love that whole Muscle Man skips, Benson, High Five Goes.
I can't wait for the sequel show they're doing, The Lost Tapes.
I can't wait to see what they do, bro.
I hope it's good. I really, because I don't think it's
too.
necessary, but I'm like, I'm down for it. You know, I'm like, why not?
Hey, more regular show stuff. Let's get it. Now, for our number ones. I can't wait to hear this, bro.
All right. My number one. To no surprise at all, as I kind of spoiled it in the beginning of the show.
Casper.
Yeah, Casper. No. Coco is my number one. That's what I'm saying. That's why, dude, we're just on the same wavelength today. Because it is insane that we both... Is it also your number one?
No, it's not. But
isn't that crazy? You watched it, and that's the thing. Is that my number one? Coco and regular show were the two things I thought of immediately. Because
holy crap,
Coco, it's not a Halloween movie, but still, like Dia de los Muertos is like very much, close. It's on the same day, but
isn't it the 30th to November 1st? My bad.
Yeah, I think so. I may be wrong. Someone let us know in the comments. Anyways, yes, I love Coco so much. Coco is easily my top 3, arguably my number 1 favorite Pixar / Disney movie ever. I think I love that movie so much. It never ceases to not make me cry. Every time I watch it, I cry. It's an emotional roller coaster, and I think that's the real horror, right? Movies that make you feel. But yes, I love Coco so much. I think it's just a beautiful movie. Man. And I think that's like Pixar at its peak, funny enough. I think some people will bring up Toy Story 3 and like Monsters Inc. Like some of like the classics, you know, the ones we always talk about. I think Coco is literally the pinnacle of Pixar for me. I don't know. There's just something about it that's so creative, so thought-provoking, that's so engaging, and the music is just insanely good. That movie is just beautiful. Like, everything about it is beautiful. That's why I would say it's a 10 out of 10 movie. Man. I think it's a 10 out of 10 movie easily. It's just amazing, dude. Like, I'm getting passionate just talking about it. I love that movie so much. And yeah, I'd say Coco is probably easily my number 1. I could talk about that movie forever.
I am so happy you put that at your number 1. Especially
it's great.
Since I opened it up with Stinging Coco.
Well, it's a great movie. Timing. It is. It actually is. It's a great movie, and I think if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. And if it's not in your top 3 Pixar movies, then I think you should reconsider your top 3 Pixar movies because I just don't. It's great, you know? It's so good. And I don't think Pixar's ever made anything that's come close to that in the past 10 years. For sure.
Haven't.
I think, yeah, no, not even. I was about to say some movie. I don't think so. Like Onward is probably my top 3, but I wouldn't even say Onward's as nowhere near as good as Coco.
Yes.
Onward just resonates so hard with me, you know. But Coco, I just think is a beautiful movie.
Oh my gosh, I'm just still mind blown that I opened it up with Coco, and then you had it number 1. Oh my gosh.
Look. Here's the last thing I'll say before we move on to your number 1. If someone's like, "Are movies art?" I'd show them Coco. You know, it's like it's like
yes, 1,000%.
You know, I think that's what makes Pixar. I think that's Pixar at its best. When we're like, hey, what's a movie that like this is art? Coco, because all movies are art. But like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Coco, Wall-E, you know. But Coco, 100% is just like
it's a literal masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. It's a classic.
Literally.
Phil, let's hear your number 1.
This is not going to be a shock to anybody, but this movie just had to be number 1.
Scooby-Doo the movie.
How did you know?
I was like, I thought I got it. No.
I really wanted to put a Scooby-Doo, like the Zombie Island one I wanted to put up here, but at the same time as a kid, there would be some times I outgrew it, so I didn't love it as much. But this movie right here, this movie solidified it. Even when I was in theaters watching this movie, I literally said, this is the Halloween movie for me now. Like I'm kidding you not. When the
Oh,
31st
I know
I'm
exactly
watching
what
this
you're gonna
movie.
say.
And I know you know exactly what I'm going to say.
I think I
because
do.
we talk about it every time on the podcast. The Batman. The
Oh,
Batman is my number one movie.
yes.
It's
Okay,
the
that's not.
number one Halloween
That's not what I
movie
thought you were
for
gonna
me,
say at
bro.
all. I thought you were gonna say The Nightmare Before Christmas because I think so many people are gonna be mad that we didn't have that on our list.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
And it's a
I
Christmas
watched
movie.
Yeah, I watch
It's a
it on
Christmas movie.
I watch it on Christmas, bro. I'm gonna be for
Yeah.
real. Like
I
it
think there's an
ruined
argument
it.
there.
I mean, it didn't ruin it for me, but like I just like watching on Christmas. It's weird. I like
Yeah.
it, but bro,
The Batman!
The Batman had one of my. You know what? It might be my favorite intro of all time. Like my favorite.
Thursday.
You got this
October
random
20th.
well, it's not even just that. It's the random politician listening to his rival talking. And you're just thinking something is going to happen and we don't know what because somebody is spying on this man. It's already creepy. It's already giving me weird vibes. But then right when the room goes dark, he turns off the TV, he doesn't turn off the TV. He just he mutes the TV and he walks away. And the Riddler's just right there like,
Oh yeah.
bro, the chills, the gasp in the theater. And then even when the Riddler kills him, so creepy, bro. And then it flashes to the stinking Batman giving the most craziest, is that a monologue? Craziest monologue ever. Ever. Thursday, October 31st. I went
October 31st.
chills, bro.
Yeah.
And then even just the people getting scared when they see the signal go up and they're looking at shadows, thinking, is he there? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It probably is the best Batman movie of all time. Cause, well, one, let me just tell you something.
High five.
Give me a little
Boom.
Because this is the reason why. This is what instantly made me think this is. They showed us what Batman should be, but also what people think of Batman. Because he is a symbol, but the fact that they were debating on what type of symbol he should be he be a symbol of fear or should he be a symbol of hope, is unbelievably good direction with that movie. And I just love how at the start, it's just like him talking in that monologue and everybody doing what they do and just looking and you're hearing his voice, but also, they're expecting him somewhere. It's just, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
It scared me. It actually scared me. Every other Batman I've seen, yeah, some of them, the Batman Arkham one is the one that scares me the most. But getting that start and actually being afraid of this guy, oh my gosh, Robert Pattinson, you killed it for me, bro. But
He's
is my
so talented.
Halloween. Yeah, but this is my Halloween movie, bro. This is my number one.
I have a story. I might have told it before. I actually don't know, but I'll tell it again. When opening night for Batman, I went on that Friday night. I was so excited. I'm sitting in my chair, top of the theater. Movie starts. Opening hits. It's the Riddler scene of him murdering the politician, and it's super intense. And you're like, dude, this is a different movie. Like, this is scary. But all I hear above me is a little kid and his little brother. Little brother is like crying, like all scared, and the little brother's like, "No, it's okay. It's not real. It's not real." And all I can think is, who took their kid to watch this movie? Oh my gosh, me as if I was sitting there, I've been like what? Oh,
Unbelievable.
This is not no Batman Begins. This is not no baby stuff. All right, hey, this is not no Adam West Batman, which. A lot of respect for Adam West's Batman, what he's done for that character. It's not no funny Batman. This is serious. This is real Batman. And that movie is just so perfect. Yeah. I'm excited for part 2.
Oh,
I'm so excited for part 2.
I am unbelievably excited for part 2 and part 3. Like, you have no idea. Like, because just like you, my theater experience, the fact that, and once again, I'm with my ex, but she was a huge Batman fan. She loves Christian Bale's Batman. Like, she literally, I told her myself, I was like, this could beat Christian Bale's Batman. And she was like, what? Get out of here. Never. Because she gets into passionate raves or something. And she was like going on a crazy rant, going like, this could never, ever, ever beat it. Bro, the whole time we're watching these commercials come up, these trailers, she's just like, can we just start the movie already? It's not going to be Christian Bale, so it's whatever. That intro, she literally was quiet the rest of the movie. And right when we got out, I'm waiting for her to go like, yeah, it was a 7 out of 10. He was all right. You know what she told me? We get out the theater. We need to get tickets for tomorrow. I need to see that movie again. When we got back, we watched The Dark Knight because that's her favorite movie, and she was like, "I think the Batman's better." I literally had goosebumps when she said that. Literally had goosebumps. Next thing you know, next day comes, we watch it again, no hesitation, in the morning. Peak again. People are telling me it's too long. I didn't even notice it.
I didn't notice.
I didn't even notice it.
I didn't feel it at all, actually.
I love that movie, man.
I think it's like that and Across the Spider-Verse or No Way Home. There's a lot of movies. But like it's one of the few movies I can think about where I'm sitting there and I'm just like, dude, I don't want this to be over. Like I want to live in this for the rest of my life.
Yes. Yeah. I have a good transition for the next thing because I want to switch it up because you said something really funny. Speaking of kids being in a movie they shouldn't be watching, bro, I saw Chainsaw Man the movie.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Don't take your kids to go.
There were some little kids in there.
Ugh.
I posted on social media account. I was like, why the heck are there kids in here?
No.
Like, for this movie,
they don't even know.
Why are there kids in here?
How many?
And bro, just like you, there were some kids literally asking their parents to leave, and they were like, no, we got to check it out. Like, literally.
What? The parents were like, no, we have to stay?
You have to stay and watch it.
That's bad. I'm sorry. Like, no shade on you parents. I'm not a parent. That is awful parenting. Your kid asked to leave him. Dude, have they seen it? They probably have. But, like, dude, I can't imagine it. My little brother, he's 12. I told him, no, you're not watching Chainsaw Man. You are not allowed to watch that show. Oh, my gosh, dude. What'd you think? What'd you think? My friends watched it. Okay. Really fast. So, go.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
No, I just want to say, okay. I like to consider myself an anime guy. I dabble. Mm-hmm. I want everyone to murder me in the comment section. I didn't like Chainsaw Man.
I dabble.
I watched the first 6 episodes of Chainsaw Man, and I wasn't into it. I was like, yeah, this is just not for me. I think the motivations are pretty weird. I think, and I can't even talk, and I hear it grows, I hear he changes, whatever, and that's like the point. I don't know, I just couldn't get behind the motivation. I thought the animation was cool, it just wasn't doing anything that was like holding me. I thought the power set was interesting, but not like the best. I just like, it wasn't for me. And I hear everyone telling me that this movie is insane, and I'm like, dude, I want to go. I told my friends, like, hey guys, like, I don't watch Chainsaw Man, so don't bother, like, trying to find a day where I can go. But if you guys go, text me. I want to know if I can go. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to go. So I'm probably never going to watch this movie unless I can give it a second chance. So Phil, I'm really curious. I'm really keen to hear you talk about this movie. Let me hear it.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I pretty much am in the same boat. I'm not like a huge fan of the whole like sexualness of it, the pervertedness of it. But at the same time, I like I've heard just like you, Denji grows, and like I don't know when that's gonna happen, but hopefully that happens soon because he still is the same type of character in Chainsaw Man Riza Arc movie or Riza, I don't know, but I wasn't fully in love with it. I thought the fights were insane. I thought the visuals were insane because to my surprise, this was my first anime movie I watched in 3D. And
you went 3D, really?
I literally didn't see that I got the 3D version of it. I thought I got standard, but they gave me glasses, and I was like, oh, okay, so let's see how anime looks, like popping out at me, and it was nuts, bro. Like Demon Slayer, or the Demon Slayer movie, Infinity Castle, was the first movie I ever saw, first anime movie I ever saw in theaters. This was the first movie I saw in 3D, and I'm not gonna lie, whenever another anime movie comes out, I'm gonna start watching them in 3D because it looked absolutely beautiful. It looked absolutely beautiful, bro. Like unbelievable. Like the colors, the visuals, the animation, the movement, the fights. Oh my gosh, so incredible in 3D. But I wasn't fully sold on it. I wasn't fully sold. Like everybody keeps telling me it's an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. A lot of 10 out of 10s too. And I'm just like, I didn't see that with it. Like to me, it was a cool 7. It was a decent 7 out of 10 to me. Like the story was decent, especially with Reze, or the bomb girl in this movie, but I wasn't fully in love with it. Like, it was very short too, which I really appreciated, but I just did not fully resonate. There's this cool scene at the beginning of it though that I thought was really nice because I didn't find it boring. I didn't. I thought it was interesting, but I wasn't fully like loving it. But Denji and one of the characters, I forgot her name. I have the character slips right here because at Regal we got a
Oh,
car
cool.
poster. That's why I love Regal,
That's pretty sick.
and it has all the characters on it. Uh, Makima, Miss Makima.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what Denji calls her. Miss Makima and Denji go out on a date, and they go see movies. They have a movie marathon, and I think they saw 5 or 6 movies. But from the first one to the second to last one, they're both talking about how bad these movies were leading up to it. And I just like Denji's reaction to it because at the same time, even though I'm not truly a Chainsaw Man fan or just not truly like in love with the storyline, I like how this is the first time we're watching Denji like in the movie theaters and actually kind of enjoying something, but also reacting to something with somebody he loves or believes he loves.
Hmm.
Because we know from the first episode, this kid has it unbelievably bad. Unbelievably bad. And I just like how he actually, and maybe it's because I'm a movie goer myself, but he can actually just chill in a movie theater and just experience something without actually having to stress or actually have a weird moment go on. He's just sitting there with potentially the love of his life, even though I know she's using him, watching movies. And the last movie they see, I love how he cried. He cried and he enjoyed it. Same with her. And I'm like, dang, this dude really got feelings. Because it was one of those sad, like, happy movies. But I just like how he actually could experience that. That's one thing I do appreciate about him. Because he's never had anything good in his life. And to experience that, especially with somebody he may love, or who may love him, is honestly really cool.
Yeah.
It's honestly really cool.
Yeah, I've always been into the commentary of Chainsaw Man with like Denji's entire motive. Like I think that
Yeah.
it's actually a really interesting commentary on a man who's like has been like rock bottom and he thinks that this is the only thing that's ever going to satisfy his happiness. I think
Yeah.
look, I think that's a very strong, interesting like what's the word? It's a very strong point of view to take something. And I think I don't think I've ever seen anything do that in this specific subject matter.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just couldn't. And that's what's weird is like, I think it's interesting. I think it's really cool. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? But I think maybe at the time where I was at, I just wasn't with it. And I think now maybe, because I'm so curious about this movie. I've seen not a lot. I've seen a good amount of movies in theaters, like for animes, and I love it. Every time I'm having so much fun. But this movie I wanted to go watch, but I was just like, I'm not a Chainsaw Man fan. And I think that scene that you're talking about sounds so interesting because it's like, oh, it's Denji being able to find other things that he like,
Yeah.
that like that make him happy, that make him feel things, you know? Because he was rock bottom, he had nothing, and then he gets
Really
something,
nothing.
and he thinks that like, oh yeah, I need this lady to control me, and that's the only thing that
Yeah.
like that's the only way I'll be happy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. Look, the Letterboxd. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. The Letterboxd
Yeah.
rating is a 4.4, meaning that everyone that's watched it has given it a 5. But I've
Yeah.
noticed with a lot of anime things, usually the people that are reviewing it are people that are fans of the anime.
Yeah.
Not that means like, oh well, obviously people like Spider-Man fans are gonna watch. It's fans of Spider-Man, so they're gonna rate it higher. Like sure, but like I think like you're not gonna see general audiences go watch Chainsaw Man, or even I think like the word cinephiles. I don't think cinephiles are
Yeah.
gonna go watch Chainsaw Man, so I don't think that's why you're not gonna see the reviews a little bit more accurately. But the anime fans love it, so
Nah,
it's
like
really cool.
I think there is something building though, which is what I hope. Like if season 2 like does anything special with it and actually changes things up, then I don't know, I'd be game for it. But
Yeah,
right now I'm still on the tier of like, I'm okay with it. But
yeah,
there also is another moment in the movie that I also did like where he actually does experience for the first time somebody who clearly likes him back or shows it, and that's Reze. Like this is the, I guess, love interest, but also the enemy in the movie. But she is showing Denji that she is in love with him or
Hmm.
interested in him, and his reaction to it is honestly kind of not like funny. It's kind of like, when a kid gets his like first kiss and he's like bragging about it to you, you're like, oh yeah, okay, bro. Like it's something like
Yeah.
that. It's like a it's like a interesting but also like a
It's
cool
childish,
role moment. It's
like in a good
childish.
way, right? Like in a good
It's
way.
childish, but like you're kind of happy for him because
Hmm.
you're like, wow, he can actually experience for the first time like somebody being interested in him or actually like showing that
Yeah, it's like
she.
when you're a kid in school and you find out your crush likes you back. Is that
Yeah,
how his reaction was? It's like, oh
it
my
seems
gosh.
literally just like
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's because he
Like
kind of
literally.
is like a kid. Like he hasn't. I don't know how old he is in the show, but also he hasn't had that many.
16.
Yeah, and he hasn't had that much experience. So yeah, obviously he would react like that. I think that is again like I think this show has very interesting characters. I think wrong play. I think it was wrong timing for me to watch that show. I don't think I was in the right headspace.
No, it's totally fine. But yeah, like 7 out of 10, lower side of the seven, but still, it was the visuals and the fights are incredible. But I'm gonna say I didn't hate watching it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say I didn't hate watching it, but you definitely need to watch the fights. The fights are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like the fights, I was like, wow. I don't know if it's because I watched it in 3D or something, but wow.
Hmm. Was it emotional at all? Like, was it sad? I hear a lot of people saying it's sad.
It actually did get sad at the very end. Well, there was a moment during the fight, something happened, and it's going to end up sad in the future. I know it will, but the ending was sad.
Hmm.
The ending was very sad for a character.
All right. All right.
But yeah,
All right, Phil. Let's keep it moving along. What's the next review? You have two. I don't remember what they're
yeah.
called.
Next up, since that one didn't deliver a good, feeling to me, let's get into Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. This movie, I gave I believe I gave this one a 7 or a 6. I don't remember, but I
Dang.
wasn't fully in love with this movie. I was.
Whoa, Phil being critical.
Yeah, I love Jeremy Allen White. I love him as an actor. I thought he did a decent job playing Bruce Springsteen. Once again, I don't know who Bruce Springsteen is totally. I know that he made a couple of famous songs. Born in the USA, you know that song,
Yeah.
Born in the USA. And then apparently there was a famous song. There were a lot of people reacting to it. His creation or his how he got motivated or inspired to make this song called Nebraska, and they thought it was pretty interesting his how he made this song portrayed by the movie. But I was kind of sitting there kind of like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but I still don't know too much about this guy. Like, I know he comes from a small town and he's a super huge star who doesn't like the spotlight that much, but what else about this guy do I not know? Like,
Hmm.
how was his childhood life, like literally his childhood life, because they show you how his life was in the house with his dad and his mom, but I kind of want to know more about like him as a kid outside. Like I only saw him around his parents and his dad, but maybe they had movies in the past because I saw when I was about to put the review in, like there were other Bruce Springsteen movies. Maybe they were just like, let's play into a certain spot in his life that like was impactful to a lot of other people, but I just wasn't really fully enveloped into it.
Hmm.
I kind of got a little tuned out of the story, and it was at the point where I was kind of like, I don't really feel for the character being portrayed to me in the movie, because once again I want to give respect to Bruce Springsteen because I don't
Yeah,
know how
totally.
really, but like what was being portrayed in the movie I wasn't fully like
And that's not
invested.
the fault of his life. That's just the fault of the
Yeah.
movie, maybe not proper. Like, and okay, that's my question is like, did the movie feel like how Smashing Machine I think felt for me this year, where
Honestly,
I
yeah.
kind of was just like, oh, I don't really there doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of story here.
Mhm.
It kind of just felt like I'm watching somebody's life, but
Yeah.
not really like held to, like I'm not like connecting with it in a way. Where I
Yeah.
remember my problem with Smashing Machine is I wish it like went into more of his drug addiction and his abuse with that. I would, and like even his relationship stuff. I think the movie only touches on it And I think because of it, the movie falls short for me, where I wasn't fully connected by the end. I didn't feel like I really got. I already forgot who. Oh, Mark Kerr. I already forgot like Mark Kerr. Like I wasn't fully connected with Mark Kerr as a character, as a person. Sorry. And do you think this movie did that here too, where like maybe it has like, for example, like let's just say like what was his family life bad as a kid?
It was. So his dad was kind of in and out of his life, I guess. He was still there, which was a complicated thing with me, like watching it. The way the movie portrayed it was that his father was very. It's a very complicated. He was there, but he was still seemed like he was pretty abusive. Like he still. It didn't show you a lot. It showed him a second where he's punching his hands and he slaps him.
Yeah,
Like,
and look, these movies are for sure hard to talk about, just because like this is a person's life, you know, and it's
that's
like
why it's hard to like say stuff about this, because
totally.
I don't know how his actual life was.
Because you don't want to be like, well, yeah, his life just isn't interesting. But,
yeah,
I mean, like in some cases, maybe not everyone needs a biopic. Sorry, you know, maybe not everyone needs one, and I think Hollywood is hitting a weird spot right now where everyone is getting biopics. And maybe not everyone needs one, you know? Like, sure, Rocket Man, everyone loves. Elvis was a classic, I guess. Bohemian Rhapsody was insane. But at what point now, like the point that we're at now, where I just, like, maybe it's not really necessary anymore? And maybe, like, or maybe we're just telling the wrong stories. You know,
I think that's what it is. I think
like we're just trying to hit the most popular people. How about we start like getting some different stuff in there? And I don't know. I think this movie, they're making money, so that's why I don't know how much money this movie's making, but they're making money, so that's why you always see them. But I think we are hitting a point where it's just like, dude, maybe like let's pump the brakes on these, you know? And that's definitely how I felt about Smashing Machine, where I was like, I don't know if this being a movie benefits it too much. I think maybe a documentary would have been cool. If it was just like interviewing him, getting through his process, like whatever. I think that would have been interesting, but I don't think this necessarily needs to be a movie. And it kind of sounds like Springsteen is hitting the same thing, would you say?
In a way it is, except I was way more interested, or I'll say a little bit more interested in this movie than The Smashing Machine. Because don't get me wrong, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt did a very good job acting, and they were so good in that movie. But like, I still just wasn't that interested. But Jeremy Allen White did the same thing in this movie. He did a very good job. Like, I did not expect him to be that good at playing. Like, in the middle of the movie, I was like, is this kind of how Bruce Springsteen looked? Like, I searched up a picture of Bruce Springsteen, and I was like, well, Jeremy Allen White's a little bit more buffer than him, but he kind of got him spot on. And then his New Jersey or Jersey accent that he had, I don't know too much about New Jersey, so I guess it was pretty good for what I heard, but like what you said there. I think it just was the wrong story for me. It didn't fully interest me, and the ending was a little bit kind of like, oh, okay, so we made the album or went to California, like got a break, came back, and then that's it. Just went back to the carousel and then end the movie. I don't know. It felt kind of flat. Like it was kind of just like a straight line of just watching something. Just like
did it feel like you were watching an arc, like a character arc, or no? Did it kind of just feel like?
I feel like we were watching something important for sure, but it's just that I just wasn't that interested. But once again, I'm not a Bruce Springsteen fan. I don't know too much about him, so
yeah,
I don't know. But I just wasn't fully interested.
Yeah,
but for what they showed me, I mean, they did a good job on the music parts and the creation of "Born in the USA." When Jeremy Allen White's singing that song in the studio, I was like, okay, this is pretty interesting. This is pretty cool with the band and everybody's reactions going like, oh my gosh, this is a hit. Like this is the hit. What the heck? But I liked it. I liked the music scenes, but yeah, this was more of I'm gonna say a low 7 out of 10.
I think these movies rely on their music scenes for sure.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what like brings so many people to them. It's like, oh, I get a performance from a really popular actor that's reenacting a singer that I maybe really like, you know? I think.
Let me just see. I want to check what my rating was for this again.
You gave it a 3 stars on Letterboxd. On
That's a
Letterboxd,
6.
huh?
That's a 6, right?
I'm like a 5, I would say. It's
What
5
is
or
it?
6. It just depends on you. I but currently on
That's
Letterboxd
six.
currently the average is sitting at a 3.3, which kind of
Mm,
sounds like a lot of people, like the general consensus is it's good but not great.
yeah.
I think usually when you get to like 3.7, 3.8 range, you're like seeing a lot more fours, and it seems like the threes and the 3.5s are kind of dominating. So
Mm,
I don't know, man. Honestly, I think after a lot of people are talking about it, I love Jeremy Allen White. I don't know if I'll end up watching this movie actually.
mm.
I just think like I don't know. I've never seen any of these actually musician biopics before. I've never seen any of
Mm.
them. But if I were, I don't think this is the one I'd pick. I think there's other ones that I'd probably rather watch, and it's unfortunate that I
Please
think
watch Bohemian Rhapsody, bro.
yeah, that one I
Please.
know. But yeah,
That one's good.
yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right.
I'm just gonna leave it there. Like,
Yeah.
respect to you, Bruce Springsteen. You made one of the like I like that song, Born in the USA. It's a tough song, but I just the movie itself, I just didn't connect with it.
Mhm.
That's all.
Yeah.
But
All
now
right, let's move on
moving
to the
on
last
to
review.
yeah, I'm about to say a movie that honestly started with getting my attention, getting me connected. A House of Dynamite, a Netflix movie review. All right, Izzy,
A
have you seen
Netflix
The House
movie
of Dynamite?
review. No,
Yeah, just wanted
I
to
did
put it
not
out there.
watch it.
All right, well, A House of Dynamite, and it instantly sold me when I read what this was about. It's about a missile, specifically a nuclear missile, being launched at the United States, and they're trying to figure out who the heck shot it and why it's coming towards them. This movie started out so well, so stinking well. Like, they show you, and it's almost like three different points with numerous different perspectives in different sections. Like the first one, they show you these three different or four different stations where people work at that monitor stuff like this. Like there's the office where they are supposed to like knock out these missiles. There's the office where they're supposed to communicate with other people these missiles. And there's another one where obviously they're the people who are high up with the president and everything. We get shown their perspective. Then it doesn't show us the missile going down yet, but they flash the next one and the next one, and you're getting a feel of like everybody's like intensely and they're like how scared they are before this thing is actually going to hit. But I loved how they showed you like the process. I believe is the process of what happens if they can't stop a nuclear missile or if they're trying to stop a nuclear missile. And I don't know if that really is the operation or exactly how we would do it. Hope it isn't because we need to improve on some stuff. But it was very intense at the start. Very intense. The ending, a little bit kind of let down. Kind of let down.
No one dies.
I'm just gonna say that it was
Does the
kind of
missile
like,
reach the USA?
I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just that ending was very unsatisfying for me. It was not what I expected. Are you before if there is a chance for spoilers? I just want to ask: are you gonna watch this
No.
movie?
No.
You're not gonna watch the movie?
Probably
Okay.
not. No.
Basically, in the 3 points, and this is spoilers, guys. If you are going to watch this movie,
Spoilers for
and
House
it's
of
on Netflix,
Dynamite.
please pause the movie. Pause the. You know what? Pause the movie here because you guys are watching. Basically, we're almost on time with the movie, but pause it here, come back, and then listen to our takes. But basically, in each point of view or each moment, they pause and go to the next side right when the missile is about to hit. Each time. When we get to the last point, we're thinking, okay, they're actually going to show us like
Yeah, like what happened?
they're going to show us what happened. Is it a real missile? I was thinking maybe it's AI just playing a trick on them, or maybe they're actually going to show us like the bomb just going off and like everybody's point of view, or even just telling us the bomb went off and showing us the aftermath. It ends with people rushing, like the designated people who are supposed to be like going into these spots who were picked and everything, high up people, going into a bunker, and it just ends. It just ends.
They don't even tell
It
you what
doesn't-
happens.
It doesn't tell us if it hit. It doesn't show us if it hits, and it doesn't show us what happens after. It just ends with people going towards the bunker. The end.
Okay.
The
Here's my perspective really fast on a movie I haven't seen, which I love doing. When your movie is set up where you say these 3 points, when the movie is constantly cutting itself off before the thing happens, I think it's only right to end the movie with the thing that happens. When the thing happens, like that just kind of makes sense, because you give, look guys, as a professional film writer here, when you set up your audience to think like, oh wait, okay, what's gonna happen? Now we're in a different perspective. Oh wait, okay, hold on, what's gonna happen? And then you end it by not showing what happens. It's like, well then what was the point of filming it the way that you did? Why didn't you just mix in all 3 points at the same time, and then maybe for cohesion so it's not as like confusing to watch, but even still it's like, well, like what the heck? That sucks, dude. That's really unfortunate.
Bro, I literally was
maybe in a sequel. House of Dynamite 2.
Sticking more point of view, sticking more points. Where it's
Bunker of Dynamite. The missile's gonna hit the bunker.
Bro, I was literally thinking, what can you do with that? Because it really was like a letdown for me. Because don't get me wrong, every moment, the first moment they show us, so intense. So like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? The second moment they show us, oh, we're really getting into like how detailed everything's going. I low-key thought somebody on our side just accidentally like was going behind our backs and just told the wrong stuff to like a country, and they were just like, huh. But then like, so intense. The third point of view is the final, and I think one of the best ones. It's the president's point of view, because let me just tell you, the missile was shot at Chicago. It's going towards Chicago. The president is in Chicago. So instantly you're just like, oh my gosh, is he gonna get out? Are we gonna see the point of view of the missile from his side? He gets in the helicopter and you're thinking anytime, like he's stressing because he's trying to figure out the next like plan of attack. They're telling him like, who do you want to launch at? What do you want to do? And he's like stressing out. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't think I should answer. Or if I don't answer, like what will that mean? Like what if they fire another missile at us? And it's like nuts. Especially Idris Elba as the president, so good. But then when it just flashes to the next one, I'm thinking, all right, they're gonna show us exactly what's gonna happen. No. Just ends there. Damn. And I'm like, come on. Really?
That sucks.
Really? You just gave us like the 3 best, like the flow of the movie was so good until that ending. Like it ruined everything.
Dang. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
hey, it seems like a rough week for Phil watching movies.
It's a rough week for my Dodgers too, but anyways, yeah.
Dang, Phil.
it didn't fulfill my expectations. I do want to say that if that is the process of trying to stop a missile, by all means, good job. Good job, government. You have something in play, but we gotta work out some kinks there. We gotta fix some stuff there, because it got a little messy and it got a little nerve-wracking when the first 2 things didn't work. So hopefully we build some more contingency plans.
So if we learn anything, is that Phil is now deathly afraid of a missile crisis in the USA.
Low key, yes. So maybe that's the thing the movie wanted me to fear.
Maybe
because like the fact that we don't have a backup plan after the thing we were doing is kind of.
I mean,
scary.
okay, you don't know that. I don't think this Netflix. I don't think this movie.
According to the movie,
I don't think this movie knows exactly how the U.S. government plans to solve a missile crisis.
I'm just saying, if that was spot on, I'm just saying.
I doubt it. I wholeheartedly a movie with Rebecca Ferguson and Idris Elba perfectly nails how the government deals with a missile crisis.
I hope that's not at all how it works out. I hope to God that's not how it works out. But like I said, it's a Netflix movie. So hopefully
do you think, last question before we close, do you think saying it's a Netflix movie kind of diminishes like the quality?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like, do you feel like
it makes you feel better?
Like, it makes you like, oh yeah, why would I expect this movie to be that good? You know, it's a Netflix movie.
I don't know. I kind of like Don't Look Up. I really actually like that movie.
Like that is a similar vein.
I think that was the first one that was nominated for Best Picture that one year, but
I didn't hear a lot of other. I never watched that. I heard some people liked it. I heard it was either you loved it or you hated it. It was just like no in between.
I liked it. Like it was. Did you ever watch Don't Look Up?
No, I know how it ends though.
I thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was pretty good. It was silly, but it was still pretty good. That ending was weird.
All right, Phil. Anything else you want to say on House of Dynamite? I forgot what it was called already. House of Dynamite.
Just if you have a Netflix account and you want to watch something that's intense for, I want to say 60 minutes, but
Watch
then
Stranger
a bad
Things.
ending. You know what? Yeah, watch Stranger Things, or watch The Batman, or watch Thinking Hotel Transylvania. It's Halloween, y'all. Y'all gotta watch it. Please watch Scooby Doo. I don't know, but this was a very good episode. I like that, especially the list part. That was fun.
We had fun.
That was really fun.
We had fun here.
But anyways, y'all, we about to head out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow PhilmPod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. And also, we have a Spotify account if you guys want to listen.
Audio listeners. Boo! I scared them. They didn't know it was coming.
But just to give you guys a little update, I will be watching Begonia this week. And I might be watching, maybe, just maybe, I'm not going to give a promise, maybe, Stitch Up.
Okay, heard. I'm praying. It's probably not going to happen. I want to watch Begonia so badly. But it's probably not going to happen. Yeah.
I think it'll be good. But anyways, y'all, this is the PhilmPod Halloween special. Stay safe. Take it easy.
Take it easy.